Yo, we back with another episode of Conversation with TB, powered by Yo Ass Tweaking Podcast. And today we got a special guest in the building, Terrance Gangsta William, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance Sevilla Williams. You feel me? In the
Boy, you got
building.
it. You got it down, boy.
Oh yeah, I watch it every day, all day since you
Man.
started.
Okay, that's
I
what's
just
up then.
I just had to give my my funds right to get you where I needed you to be. That's all.
Okay, yeah, what's up though? Let's get it, baby. What you got for me?
Man, I already know you all over the internet. You've been asked a million questions already. So the stories and most of the stuff out there. So some of the stuff I'm gonna ask it might be out there already for my people to figure out though. They need to hear it from my page. You feel me?
Okay.
So
Okay.
and I'm gonna speak on some other things too that I didn't hear nobody ask you and nothing like that too. But we're gonna try to start from the beginning. You feel me? Where you from? Born and raised.
Born and raised in New Orleans, uptown, 17 Walgurt Town. At 8, 9 years old, then about 8 years old, I moved to the Callio Project, the third ward.
Right. And you did you have both parents in the house?
At at one point in time, yeah, I did, but not for a long period of time. No, pops do stick and move where they lay their hat, that's their home,
For sure,
you
for
know?
sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. I not. Do you feel like by your father not being in the house is the reason you acted out sometime?
Honestly, I can't call that because I know some people who had both parents and they still act out. You
Right.
know, so uh, I don't know, but I would say this for the record: I don't regret nothing I've done in life because what I've done has helped me become the man I am today. I'm happy with my results. I'm free, tan up the internet. Who'd have thought
Right.
I'd be able, saying where I'm at now, bro.
Right. So as a kid, was you always was you like a rough kid, or was you just like cool, smooth, trying to play sports and chilling? Or go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, what you about to order?
I
Let me see.
or was you just like a mama's boy?
No, I was never a mama's boy, but I was always cool because I was always small, so I never been a bully.
Right.
I used to play football for Taylor Park. We had back then they had the age like we used to be like they had 95. I played 110. I think it was from 10 to 12. Then I think then 130 was from 13 to 14 or 15, something like that. But I played on 110 and I played on 130 growing up. I must was I've also was on a swimming team.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, I was on a swimming team, got trophies and medals for that. I marched in the band at Carter G. Woodson, so I received uh, we had won a trophy one year when I marched in the band. But yeah, man, I always tried to do the good stuff, but something about them streets, you'd be like, okay, it's cool, but they got some more action over here.
Right. 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 I said or the mama's boy because I got another question that's down the line I wanted to ask you. But um um so when did you say like all right, I'm done with the sports and swimming and all that there. I'm trying to see what outside looking like.
Well, when I was playing football and in the band, I was in the streets too. I was young,
Right, right.
but I wasn't because I love football. I love marching in the band. When you're young, you could multitask. You could do more things.
Right.
Versus when you're older, trying to focus on sports in the streets, trying to get money and all that. So it just don't work out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
I always loved school. You know, and but I always loved the street too. I always loved the attention. I was an attention junkie because I would go to school just to see the girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So by you being younger and outside already, do you think? Because I'm well, I ain't gonna say I'm sure, but I would say you was hanging around older people when you was younger.
Okay, when you say older, say like when I was 11 years old.
They like 16.
No, not that old. I would say like 13 maybe.
Right. Oh, and they was outside on what you on too.
Right. I was 11, it was 13, like that.
Right. So,
Mhm.
all right, by you basically being grown as a kid, do you think you really enjoyed your childhood as
To
a
the fullest.
child?
To the fullest.
You say to the
Um,
fullest.
yeah, man, because you gotta keep in mind, um, as a child, I always stayed into stuff. I always stayed doing things. So now your question to me should be is at what age bracket are you talking about?
What age bracket am I talking about?
Yeah.
I you said when you was playing the band and swimming and stuff like that, what you was like 11, right?
No, 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 no. When I was on swimming team, I had to be like 8 years old.
Oh, so but you weren't outside at 8.
No,
I was gonna say, come on.
no, 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 no. Like I had just learned how to steal out of AMP. It's a store like we had, you have Winn Dixie or you have Swagman or like Walmart.
Right.
One of them grocery stores called ANP on Carrollton Avenue. I had just learned how to steal out of there.
And that
Yeah.
was at 8.
Hmm.
All right, so you went from stealing to what? Probably what? Stealing cars.
So like around 10 years old, 11, when I first did my first violent crime, then we would sell. Me and Mosquito started selling marijuana. He later graduated to selling crack. I was scared to do that. I was like, no, I don't do that. But I would say like at 13, my stepfather used to send me back around the hood where we was actually hustling at to buy crack for him late at night. Man, I would walk all the way around just for him to go buy some crack.
Right.
Hmm.
All right, so right, so at 13, you have to go around the corner to buy crack for somebody.
Hmm.
Well, you probably didn't have to, but that's what you did at 13. So
Right, correct.
that's why I basically said, do you feel like you enjoyed your childhood, unless that's what you wanted to do at 13?
Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it because when you're a child, you got certain things you want to do. You got your hobbies. You got the things you want to do. You got the things your parents would allow you to do.
Right.
So for me, my mother used to work all the time, so I got a chance to do what I want to do.
I
So I
see.
became
Now that bring me that brought me to the question of the mama's boy, because it's every time you do an interview. Not saying it's a bad thing, because I love my mother. She passed away, but that's who this is on this pillow right here. So
okay.
that's what I admire about you, because it's like, yeah, nigga, my mama, yeah, she at the crib right now, she chilling. You feel me? Woo out the bam. But it was a story you told where your mama was patching your wounds up, and you heard the shots going off, and you told your mama, like, that's woo 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 getting off with that Mac 11 around there. Like,
Big facts.
what Cause I ain't gonna lie, before my mama passed, I was scared to do anything, not even smoke in front of her, and I'm 34. But what what makes you so comfortable to have that bond to where you could tell your mother anything, even to that extent? Like, that's my boy getting off over there.
Well, first, we grew up in the hood, so our parents know everything what's going on.
Right,
Do they accept it? No. Some try to admonish you, but you like I hate mom. Once you go to work, you back at it.
right,
So my mother knew everybody in the hood. They gonna tell her, "Oh, I saw your son doing it. Your son did that." And then I'm going to juvenile jail. She got to come get me. You know
right,
what I'm saying? So my mother was aware of my crimes and the stuff I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and she would always tell us too, don't have no drugs in my house. It's okay for y'all to have a gun because she knew we was out there beefing, but don't have no guns in my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, at this time, I had just got hit up.
Right.
So quite naturally, we like, man, we want our lick back now. We need to get back at him now. So, yeah, man, my mother knew everything what was going on. Like even in my federal court, she was there every court day. She was there when I got sentenced. She even spoke to the judge. You know how they actually do it, I got
Right.
something to say. So, that lady been there for me from childbirth all the way up until now. Like my mother, I moved her from New Orleans and she lived here with me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I asked God, I was like, just let me get out to see my mother before she passed, and let me get out while I'm healthy.
Basically, I so when I used to hear you speak about your mom, I used to think like, he got one of the mamas that used to be chilling in the crib. You feel me? She done had a few bowls in the back. She used to get groovy too. You know what I'm saying? Doing her
Mhm.
thing. But the whole time you like, man, she was at work and I was doing my thing. You feel me?
Man, let me tell you what's crazy, bro. My mother worked all the time, and she went to church.
Right.
Church lady, still to this day. But we was like, it was all boys, so it's like it's. Sometimes you could say if you can't beat them, you got to join them.
Right.
But it was one of the things where she would do the best she could. Tell us, boy, y'all go to jail, ain't coming down, step. Your mama say all that, but then as soon as you go to jail, she tearing the
Right
doors
there.
down. Where my baby at? Where my baby? You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, man, she from juvenile to state to to now. Fed. Oh, don't talk about the Fed. Everywhere I went, she was there.
Right.
Phone call, money order, visit. She was there, bro. So, man, I have a great mother. I don't have no complaints. Other than now, when they get older, now they get the. I guess it's like
She
now
tripping.
she living me, I did her.
Right, right, right.
Boy, boy, do this. Boy, go do this. Terrance. I said, Mama, you about to go back to New Orleans. She said, oh, you kicking me out? She started laughing. But yeah, man, my mother and my mother helped out a lot of other people, not
Right.
just me. Like she was there for a lot of other guys who I come up with. Know my mother very well. But you know what? Now that I think about it, the only thing that really disappointed me was my mother door was open for a lot of my friends and so-called friends. And when Katrina hit, nobody checked on her. Nobody called, where you at? You all right? It was
Yeah.
just her and my grandfather left stranded. I was like, that kind of opened my eyes. But now I just focus on other stuff. Put
I
it like
not
that.
do sometime. I when you sit back and think like all the times your mama had to come for you, do you feel like, dang, that's probably why I gotta go for my son because your son going through something right now in a situation right now. Do sometimes you feel like that's the reason why?
No, that's not the reason why. But as a parent, you should want to be there for your child. But I
No,
did think
not
about.
basically. I should reword it. I should reword it. Not basically on the being there for him part. I'm saying basically like putting your mother through it because I'm sure she cried sometimes when she heard
Mhm.
your time and stuff like that. So I'm basically saying, do you think maybe that's like kind of like the karma? Like now your son putting you through what you put your mother through.
Well, I would say this: he not put me through anything. I did that time. I want to start there. Now,
For sure.
but that's my blood. I love him,
Right.
my child. I know what he been through. I know where he headed to. What he about to
Mm-hmm.
go through. So like I said, as a parent that love and care for their child, you got to be there first and foremost, and that's what I'm going to do. Period.
For sure.
Um, he called me all the time. We talk. He got 3 daughters out here, so I'm just doing my part. But my child, bro, like I said, I feel like um, I don't like what he's going through because I ain't gonna used to trick me, man. I would call home. I would like, boy, what you doing? Nothing, dad. I just be riding my dirt bike. Like, all right, but he tricked me, man. Because man, say I sat in court, right? So as I'm sitting in court, his whole trial, I was just thinking about my mother. I'm like, man, my mother sat through court with me, was there with I got sentenced and everything, and now his brother and myself sitting in court with him. So, bro, throughout the whole trial, bro, I'm just checking it out, right? And not one eyewitness got up there and say I saw him pull the trigger, right?
Right.
And he got found guilty for 2 homicides. Rico and the Furness are 2 murders, but then they come back and say not guilty for the same 2 homicides they found him guilty for, not guilty for the 2 homicides causing with the gun. I'm like, how do you delete a person?
Right.
I said, this is so crazy. Like, how did they do that? Because there was no eyewitness to say he did it. There were only people saying we heard he did it, or he told me he did it. The hearsay stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I'm like, man, it's just crazy. But just the fact that I was just sitting there, oh, with him, it was just like, wow. But as I'm sitting there, I'm like, God showed me a different side because it's like when I come in now, I'm coming in through this way where the civilians coming in at.
Uh-huh.
I get to sit on this side of the hallway out there where the civilians at.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to coming from the back way, shackled up, coming in the courtroom.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my son. So when they found him guilty, a tear came to my eye now. But I looked at him and he just looked at me, shook his head, smiling like, I'm good, Dad. So that I fed off his energy.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I ran the streets, I did my dirt, and I heard how he was out there cutting up, but still, that's my child. So I'm looking at it, man, my child. And when I left the street, he was like 4 months,
Right.
4 months old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
when you came home, he was already going through that.
when I come home, he was already in the feds.
Oh, so you ain't get to hug him or
See, no,
yeah.
none of that, none of that, bro. I see him in the fed, bro. Well, while I was in the fed, he had got locked up
Right.
for the RICO, him and his co-defendant. So when I get out, he still wait for court, and then it just so happened they try to offer him 35 years. All these other co-defendants had a global plea, they all played out, but then it was him and 2 other co-Ds that they offered 35 years to each one of them, and they was like, nah, we ain't taking that, we going to trial. I said, yeah, what you want to do? He said, yeah. I said, all right, I let my PO, you approved me, I got all my gear together, packed it on up, and hit New Orleans, let's
For
go.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, his lawyer did an outstanding job. Like I say, man, anybody read the transcripts, see that stuff, you're gonna be like, how you got found guilty? But uh, they found him guilty, bro, for conspiracy, racketeering, or 2 homicides, but not guilty for the same 2 homicides causing with a gun. I'm like,
So how
the
you
two
do it?
guys, yeah, it's just like the 2 guys they were hit up with a gun, with guns, whatever. So you found him guilty for the conspiracy of that, but then you come back and say not guilty, causing the body, the homicide with the gun.
Right.
Well, what the world? So I'm like, how you do that? But they did it. So I'm hoping they can get a reversal on that, and um, people offer him something he can live with, man.
That's New
Say,
Orleans. That's scary down there.
yeah,
That sounds
bro,
scary, man. That would be playing.
right, bro. But see, the good thing he got on his side though, he got a father that been through all that. That I know
Yeah.
he need the outside support, so I'm always be here for him. As long as God give me breath in my body to be out here, I'm gonna be here for him.
Right. So do you have other kids?
Yeah, man. I just had a Well, not me. I got a woman just had a 1 year old. Well, he 1 year old now. I have a child that's 1 year old. Had the word that right. You know, this day y'all be
I
jealous
ain't
of
with
y'all be
none of that.
saying,
I ain't with it,
man,
man.
your audience might be trying to get me. So,
Yeah, my
yeah,
podcast partner, he be with it. He be with it
yeah, you
sometime.
see what I'm saying?
He just
And then,
busy
let
right
me
now.
just say this here, bro. And to me, I can't speak on nobody else. It's all fun and games for me. I don't get upset about that because I know in this internet, people like to troll, people like
Right,
to have fun and laugh. So you got to have bulletproof emotion on the internet. So if you can't take that, then don't get on there.
for
So you got
sure.
some dude who too hard for TV. So, but yeah, that's why I cleared that up because I know how them youngsters be. But you had a baby. What you mean you had a baby? That what you said?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When you first came home, I think you did an interview somewhere else, and then you did Vlad. I don't know which one you did first, but it was two interviews that was popping up over the YouTube.
Vlad was the first one I did an interview with.
I It
But
wasn't a
after that,
big
I started
platform. It was a lower
right.
platform. The other one. I ain't not to call y'all lower platform, but y'all wasn't they wasn't Vlad.
Yeah, but you did it though. You called him Lil,
I I
so you
I,
did that.
I did say a lower, but I ain't called him
Like,
little. See, you trying
but
to
it's
put me
Lord,
out
Lil,
there.
that's all the same. You said it down at the bottom,
They
so
probably lower than Vlad, but a little bit above me. So see, so that's a little better for you. Feel me?
yeah, you dissed them already. So words you can't take back. Nah, you already dissed the people,
For
bro.
sure.
But but actually, the first people I did an interview with was No Rap Cap Podcast.
And they popping. Shout out to them.
Shout out to my bro Gas and
Mina,
Mina, man.
yeah, for sure, for sure. They
They
be
tried, yeah.
they hey, when y'all all on there together, they need to go and slide you in there for real for a third member because it be bussing
They,
for
they was
sure.
trying to. They was trying to, but it's like, man, they want me to come down now. Sometimes I want to go too much, but I'm gonna go. But so yeah, they were trying to keep it down now.
Right, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, but right. So you were saying you got other like you got brothers and sisters on your mother's side too?
Yes, yes. I got two brothers on my mother's side and like 25, well, 23 now. Brothers on my daddy's side.
Boy, Pops ain't play no games.
I got 11 children myself right now.
Shit, you ain't playing no games.
Yeah, I told you, my last 1 year old, I went out, took a DNA test. I ain't much had to go to Maury. They said, you are the father.
so
so,
so
so
ain't nobody come try to come play with your bankroll with all them kids.
no, you got to keep in mind, when I left the streets, all my children were either babies and young. So now they all
Right.
grown. I only got just a 1 year old. Because keep in mind, I have I did 23 years and 10 months. So there's no way I should be on some, playing with me. But now my little 1 year old, I got. But other than that, man, I'm just happy to have me a baby, bro. I could watch it grow this time
For sure, for
from
sure.
here, from this side. But I will say this though, bro. My children did real good uh, with me being locked up because I was able to take care of them from the streets. One of my daughters graduated from Howard University. One graduated from Tulane University. One of them that graduated from Tulane University, she did the logo for the Super Bowl this year.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
So
yeah,
oh
she
so
hand stitched the logo.
so what you telling me is I need to go have 10 more and one of them gonna be well I ain't gonna say one because you just said like four of them going crazy. So you saying I'm gonna give me some out of 11?
I mean, even if you get one, that one might be something special. Here's the thing: what you doing is something positive now. So you staying out the way.
For sure.
So having a child, your child see, oh, my pop's doing this. He into the radio thing. He gonna see you all on social media, and he may follow in their footsteps.
Oh, he got a
Or
YouTube channel already.
look at that. How old is he?
10.
And that's when they be smart, man.
Yeah,
So
he
yeah,
he 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 tapped into all that. But
he-
uh I gotta it's basically a game. When I say a name, you tell me how you felt when you first met him, and how you feel about them today. Uh, Juvenile.
Cool, laid back. He always, well, not he, but we were like in competition with one another,
You and
seeing who get the
Juvenile?
first. Yeah, see who get the first Reeboks first. The females. He couldn't handle me with the car. He had a 740 Beamer. But one time he traded that in, he had a red Cutlass, the drop top at the red. Like he had some female. He had like three females in the car with him, right? He
Right.
had the top down. He had the red light with the rim on that thing, stunting, right? Right on Martin Luther King and Claiborne. I come from downtown. I was in a 400 SE Mercedes Benz, the navy blue with them choppers on the rims. We call them brawlers. The rims on there with the tinted windows. Man, I come down and pull right on side of them, drop that window, look at it, mama blew the home, look, and I just mashed it, yo. So always been a cool dude, back then. Now in this day and time, uh, he be doing little slick sucker stuff now. I'm gonna say that. I ain't feeling him right now.
See, come on, now,
Straight up.
come on, G Giggity. Now, I ain't never. Usually it be, I'ma leave Juvenile alone. He ain't did nothing.
Change my mind. He did some sucker stuff I ain't feeling. Some cold sucker stuff, bro. Like, I ain't feeling that. Like these dudes rap and talk that gangster talk, but that stuff just be all talk, bro.
Yeah.
All for the internet, all for the music, whatever the case may be. He mad with me because I made a video. Like 2 years ago, this guy had reached out to me to talk to some children at the school. So he had reached out to Juvenile to do the same thing. So Juvenile, oh man, I'm too gangster for that. I don't feel I donate some money, but I'm too gangster, to be talking to the children. Bruh,
Yeah, that's
you got
crazy.
a lot of fans that you know what I'm saying? So you mean you too gangster, but then just recently take a picture with the police chief, whatever, whoever she is. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, y'all be tripping, contradicting y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he mad with me about that.
All right.
Little something.
Manny Fresh.
Good dude, laid back, funny. Uh I haven't talked to Fresh since I've been home, but I don't have no problem with Fresh. Always got good energy. And while I was at court with my son, so I'm walking up the step, and this white guy had passed me up, bro. And he said, oh, man, Fresh. So I look back. I said, I heard what you said. So I'm thinking he just joking. Be a white guy. So I go inside. I go upstairs. I'm at court a little early, so I'm sitting out in the hallway. This man walk up to me, stick his hand out, yeah, Manny Fresh. We met at the club, do such and such. And I'm looking at him like, oh, he's serious. I said, bro, I'm not from Manny Fresh. Oh, I'm sorry. He just walked off. Yes, man. So, uh, you know, good, good energy. Good energy. I don't have no problem with Fresh.
All right, so you good with Fresh today.
Yeah, big facts.
All right. Uh, OG Murder.
I don't know OG Murder personally, but when I first came home, he was dissing me, going off, and I was this at the time. I'm like, man, what to do this? What's going on? When I came to Texas, uh, the probation place wouldn't allow me in New Orleans because they didn't trust me. So by me not being able to go to New Orleans, they took advantage of that. Oh, he's scared. He can't come back to the city. Banned for the city and all this whoop de
Right.
whoop de whoop they going in, right? So now I'm learning in it. I'm learning and I'm learning social media. Now, once I learned social media, oh, okay. So I learned the word troll and all this stuff. Like,
Right.
oh, okay, this is what they're doing out here. Okay, I got a joke. Let's get it. So I went on Beagle where he first used to be. I went over there, called his name, got at him because some people gave me some information on him. I went in and tell he was shocked. Like, man, we'll go. So now he came over on Instagram and YouTube in my world and keep my name in his title, keep my name in his mouth. So I was like, I ain't worrying about him because like his numbers wasn't up, so I wasn't thinking about him. But he'd be on live for like 5 hours, so I'd be like, man, that boy got to be high to be on it that long for 5 hours. So so once I saw his numbers getting on, like okay, um, I needed to use him this month, so that's why I went extra hard of him dissing me and going back. Because usually what I would do is If he focus on this is somebody else, I will make a video and diss him, and I know he gonna answer back, but he gonna answer back like a week, two straight. So he gonna
Right.
keep my name in his title. So everybody always be like, "Man, you been home 3.5 years. How you stay relevant this long?" Because some people had they run, then they fall off.
Right.
I stay relevant because I know how to work the internet. I'm gonna diss my enemies. I'm gonna diss the ops, and they gonna diss me, drop my name in the song. They gonna come with all kind of stuff. So they promote me. So what happens is this: your fan base might not know me because there's millions of people on social media. But when you diss me on constantly, and then you put my name in the chat, that's gonna make the people go Google me.
And then there's
So
like
now when they
five
Google
of
me,
them doing the same thing in one day.
yeah. So now when they Google me, people, oh man, oh he a good guy. Oh, I like what he got. I like his kind. I like this. And I just stole one of your fans.
Right.
I just stole one of your followers. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I make sure I get at the ops and my internet ops because I don't have street ops. Um, yeah, so I get at them and I make sure they keep my name going. They keep my name relevant.
Right.
hmm Like
I
now, one more thing. Like now, he want to call himself the people champ because he got a little spark in New Orleans, bruh. That's not even much a pinch of YouTube. You can't, you trying the people champ. They listen. They call me a rat. All this here, but yet you want to steal my flow. You want to steal my shine. You want to steal my words.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
like,
lie.
man,
I ain't not to cut you off, but man, look, well, I don't know what them niggas think, but that ain't ratting to me. I was just talking to my brother in the feds. I'm like, boy, I finna interview Birdman brother. He who Slim? I'm hell no, okay. Nobody talk to Slim. But I'm like,
for real.
I'm talking about. Then he said the one that just came home. I'm like, yeah. He like, man, they talk about he a rat. That shit ain't no rat shit. I wish I knew some dead motherfuckers. I could tell them right now.
Say, bro, let me tell you something. This is why I tell people. I be like, when they call me a rat, I be like, okay, yeah, all right, cool, whatever. Because of this, the rule was you never sit down with the authorities.
Right,
So by me sitting down with authorities, it's like, okay, you did it, but how we know that's all you told them? We don't know you about to say something, got somebody on investigation right now. So that's why I don't argue that. My thing be, I don't buy friendship, it's too expensive. So whoever don't want to kick it with me, tell, all right, cool. You
for
do,
sure.
you do, because I've been blessed, man. God and blessed me since I've been home, bro. Uh, I'm gearing up to do a movie,
Right,
in a few months. We get that together, man. So, man, listen, let them do what they do. I'm doing what I do. I don't want for nothing. I ain't kissing, and I'm definitely not kissing no butt. No,
for sure.
indeed. Yeah, man. I'm in my own lane. I created my own lane. And the good thing about this here, all them dudes from New Orleans who was on social media before me, they couldn't get it right. They couldn't do nothing. It wasn't until I got on social media till they peeped my blueprint, and now they done took all running with it. But I'm their father.
It's like
I,
it's like a
Go ahead.
tick. It's like a tick.
They stuck on leash, man, sucking the
They
blood,
can move around, but they needed something to latch on to get bigger,
and that's what they did.
and that's what they needed to tick on to real quick.
And say, bro, but like I say, I'm happy, people able to do something positive
For
or
sure.
be online and do something, stay out of the way. So you
I
got a lot of people who are online staying out of trouble by being online, bro. That's all.
right. I Turk.
Turk, cool guy. He a cool person. He all right. Um,
That's when you
he
first
got
met him.
moves, right? Oh, when I first met, yeah, cool little youngster, little gangster, little soldier, real one. But he off the old side of the project. So, but always been a good stand up man. You know, never had nothing bad when I was coming up. Turk younger than me,
Right.
but always been a good guy. Like now,
Now, yeah, now today.
yeah, I don't have a problem with Turk, but I like to rough his feathers sometime because I know he gonna get on there and talk smack. And he helps me. Uh, he give me ammunition to do me a video.
Right. I feel like
separate the money.
I feel like Turk misunderstood.
Not really. People understand what he is, but this Turk just,
He
sometimes when you got
passionate.
people, right? He just rough with it. Like, man, I come
Yeah.
from this. You play with me. This what it
Right.
is. Yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I like to tick him off sometimes because I know he gonna say some stuff and come back at me. But sometimes he ain't gonna just straight say my name. But yeah, I don't have no problem with Turk. I like what he doing. I like that he grinding, getting his. That's due to him. So yeah, I don't have a problem with Turk.
All right. Lil Wayne.
Weezy baby. Remember I first met Wayne. Wayne in the studio, so rapping. I'm like, boy, where did you get that? Like, how you learned how to do this? He was young, so uh,
A dog.
you know, over the years, we didn't drop my name in a song or two. I haven't talked to Weezy since I've been home. I don't like, I don't like that Weezy canceled them shows because of that stuff with them when his girlfriend came out and said he kicked me out. He did this and this. I don't like that because your brothers who was waiting on that bag, now they gotta wait because you don't want to come outside because of the allegations. I don't like
Man, look.
that.
That's normal neighborhood stuff. Look. Chicks
Right.
get
That's what I'm
kicked
like.
out every day.
Facts. I'm like, come on, Weezy, baby, don't do that like that. I don't like the beats that he have on his album. I could have did them beats. But the lyrics they there. Lyrically,
Oh, that's
he
going
still
that's one thing they can say what they want about the album. That's one thing ain't nobody gonna take from them. Them lyrics.
right.
I don't care if
Big
it's
fact.
on acapella. That's one thing they not gonna take from Wayne. I thought I was
Right.
Wayne when I was little.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Yeah.
I used to, man, we used to, before we watch baller blocking, man, I used to go get my do rag. I used to go get my little beauty supply chain and my magnet earrings. And I used to sit
Uh,
there and watch Wayne hide in the freezer a million times. Keep rewinding it. The whole
yeah.
house, what? They used to get mad at me. I'd be like, watch this, watch this. The police finna run right past. Man, baller blocker, that was, man, Wayne was that dude. And then he wasn't cussing and none of that. So I was able to listen to him as a kid. So that was, yeah, Wayne used to go crazy. Shout out to Wayne.
Big
All
fact.
right.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Diesel at that MILF. That's my homie. I
Shout,
don't know Diesel, but Diesel my homie for some reason.
shout out to Diesel. Bro, I remember when I first saw Diesel in Juvenile, I couldn't stand Diesel. Diesel has always been arrogant. Bro, always been arrogant. He not gonna speak to you if you didn't speak to him back then. Then it got to the point where even though we was beefing, like we was messing with the same females. Like I might pull up, like, after I brought her one time, like I said, who the little boy? Who's that? Diesel. Diesel doesn't ain't go locked up. I'm like, one of my ops, somebody tried to take me out the game. His little son right here. And the crazy part about it, bro, when we met up at Flag, his son was there. Now you like this little boy. Now you a young grown man.
Yeah,
So I'm like, wow. But um, Diesel live up here now with me. He got his own little spot now. One day I had called him after we did all the interview. Like, what's that? He said, man, I'm over here ducked off in a restaurant, man. I don't feel safe out here. I said, bro, well, come on out here to Texas, bro. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna help you out. So he was like, all right. I said, I'll be down there. He packed his stuff. So I'm thinking he'll get a little night bag or something, to come see how it is.
right,
Man, that man, everything he ever owned, all kind of bags and stuff, everything, and loaded up my ride. It came out here, bro. He got him a job now. Well, he just went to work uh, about 2 hours ago.
right. Man,
Well, huh?
shout out to Diesel.
Yeah, man. Good dude, humble dude, happy. He do this thing. Let me tell you, tick me off with Diesel. Every time we go somewhere, I tell Diesel, I said, Diesel. I said, bro, don't post while we out here.
For
Don't
sure.
post while we out here. That man gonna post right there. Yeah, but Diesel. Oh man, my bad, brother. I forgot, my brother. So now I learned this now. Whenever we go somewhere, we go to the city, separate from Diesel. Cause D's gonna do his thing. He be in his own world, bro.
Yeah.
But good dude, bro. Um, I'm happy he wanted to change because we lived that life already. So he doing good right now, man. And he working. He got him a job.
Yeah. All right. See, with you and Diesel, it kinda show people that like you could somewhat kinda trust a little bit. Cause if you think about it, he stabbed you. Y'all was at odds. Y'all was with whatever. Y'all was trying to do whatever to each other. And then you trusting you trusting him in your house and he trusting you to be in your house. And to
And
fall
then I wake,
asleep comfortably.
say, bro, and I wake up one morning, I smell coffee, and I hear some church music playing. Him and my mom in the kitchen. I was like, what the world? I said, but that's the right way to get in here, dog. Do it by my love, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, bro, he came to my house. Um, because my thing is this, bro. Once I set my heart and mind on something and I pray about it, I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna lay down in my comfortable bed, and whatever happened is by the will of God. So if he was going to, then another thing, that gonna get him sent to Angola because you about to come here, stay in my house. People know you here, and you killed me at my own house. You wanted to go. You should have stayed in jail. You should have stayed there with that license when they had you. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, that man had to be home, bro. And a lot of people told him, man, you going about gangs? You trust gangs? You know what I'm saying? Because people judged me off my 20 something, almost 30 years ago. You know, so and I understand it. I don't let it bother me. But like I say, I'm out. I'm out. I'm free. I got to see my mom, my children. I remember when I first come home, bro. I went looking for some tennis shoes to buy, some sneakers, and I go to ller. I see these black shoes. They look something like Nikes because I didn't know what to buy, so I bought them shoes, and it was some sketches. I bought, yeah, my daughter, they were, man, oh, damn, we got to bring you shopping. What size do you wear? Yada, yada, yada. The thing was this, bro. When I was incarcerated, I saw a lot of the officers wearing the sketches. So I'm thinking, okay, them shoes, there's some nice looking ones. Like, okay, they come with it, they rocking them Jones. That's what's in style. So I come
Nah.
on, cop me up at them, yo. All my children like, oh no, boy, what is you doing? You tripping?
Nah, you definitely couldn't come home with no with the sketchy Jones. No, they see
Rock them Jones,
they probably was
bro.
wearing because they was standing up and they was comfortable. You feel me?
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I just because I didn't ask the officers, I just look at their feet, and a lot of them wore them. So then I'm like, okay, first they got to be comfortable, like you say, but then they had some nice little stylish one. So I'm assuming like, okay, it's cool to rock that. You know what I'm saying? But man, I come home and my children got on me about that, bro. They tore my phone
That
up.
was cool. Nah, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool, OG. I
Yeah.
uh hot bees though. Somebody probably called him.
Nah, that was your phone.
Oh, that was man.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi. Come on, bro. You got the little cheap Wi-Fi.
Man, I just saw you touch your phone, man. What just happened?
No, I did this here when your screen went black. I turned my camera off like that.
Uh
And then I turned it back on because I said, okay, wait, he out. I don't want to just be on. I got to take me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Drink break and all that until you, because it was buffering. Yeah, no, that wasn't nobody called me.
Alright, hot bees though.
Hmm.
That how you felt when you first met him and how you feel about him today.
When I first met him, crazy. If he cool with you, he rock with you. Always been a solid player, real one. And this might sound strange because I troll him. Well, I used to troll. I don't troll him that much no more. Um, I only got one problem with him because when I come home, I ain't know about the internet, and he had say some different. He had cussed my mother,
Yeah,
but
that ain't
other than that, I don't have a problem with him. I might troll to say some stuff, but I don't have a problem. Because I done him wrong. He didn't do me wrong.
Right.
So I understand his frustration, him being upset. So when he got on that social media with the going on, I'm like, oh, okay. So once I learned social media, I returned the favor.
Right.
Um, yeah, to this day, um, I don't care to be his friend because he ain't got nothing. He don't got no money. He don't got nothing. He living up under Bird and Slim, so uh, he's still a son. So at 50 something years old, that's sad. So yeah, I don't care if I ever speak to him ever get in life.
Alright. Alright.
Hmm.
OG Booby
Big time.
Black, man.
Crazy. I used to be scared of OG Boo Black growing up, bro, because he used to do some little crazy stuff, bro. Um, we got a chance to run together. Then he started respecting me. I always had a lot of love for OG Booby Black, but right now I ain't feeling him because he be doing some of the slick sucker stuff as well. Um, and see, this is the thing about all of them. Even with BG, it was like they was used to giving me shout outs, so they were used to the world hearing my name through them. When Jizzle come home, he didn't know I had the internet in the headlock.
Yeah.
So he didn't know I had the influence. I had a voice. So it was shocking to them. Like, yeah, the things and changed now, you right? So that's like what OG Booty Black them is like, well, I have a voice now. So a lot of them don't like that. But I'm just ticked off with him about that Vlad situation. Cause it's like when you talk about the hot boy, you talk about the city, you gotta mention gangster, no matter what. So he tell Vlad, don't say my name. And Vlad said it on the interview. Yeah, OG Boo Black respectfully told me not to mention your name. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh yeah, all right, cool. I left it alone. But I just know how dudes are play. They cool. They don't got a problem with me. But then they behind my back, sucker stuff. I ain't feeling OG Boo Black. Straight up.
So when it was the Hot Boys, y'all came with that name when y'all was all together, or was it the Hot Boys and then you got it, then you joined the group and then the next person joined the group, or y'all was already together, then y'all like we the Hot Boys, or somebody
Me,
gave y'all
me
the name?
doing the Sterling Mosquito myself was in the house, and I came out with that name. I had heard it from my homeboys saying the girls used to call us that, but we was in the house. I called us the Hot Boys. And
Right.
they were like, yeah, we're gonna be the hot boys. And we took it to rain with it. And that's how everybody in our little circle got to be the hot. I was the first one. I had got this little chili pepper tattooed on my arm in jail.
Yeah.
Uh, I ain't know nothing about Latin Kings at this time. So this guy had a white hanky with he had a white handkerchief with yellow and black on it. No, I'm lying. I had the handkerchief with the yellow and black on it. And the dude he was a Latino too. They back then they used to do the take like an ink pen. I just saw an ink pen too. I mean, it was in my car. You take an ink pen and then you take a needle and you burn it, melt it on the end of it. But the little pen we used to use, you burn on the end of it, and then we had the bugler packs where he would take a brown paper bag and light that so get the smut off it and scrape that off, excuse me, and mix that to make the ink and stuff. And they would skin pop, 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 pop. So when I saw this, well, yeah, I saw this hot pepper in the newspaper. I said, I want this on my own. So when he traced the outline, he put it on backwards. And he realized, oh man, put it back. I said, no, leave it like that. Cause this gonna be the first one, and mine gonna be on backwards. So I did it. When I come home in '96, I showed baby them and everybody, and the rest was history. So Jizzle, hot, all of them, and got the tattoo, a hot boy, this, a hot boy, certainly a hot boy stuff on.
Oh, I bet that's a bet. I Charleston White.
When I first come home, he was one of the first. Well, when I first come to Texas, he was one
I'm
of the
gonna
first
say
one to.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say when you first met him because it's still kind of fresh for real for real. When you
No, I can
first
tell when I first met him
oh
though.
I
All right, so I used to go to this barber shop named Solomon. He from New Orleans in Fort Worth. And he's like, man, he saw me on the internet. He was like, man, you gotta meet this dude, bro. He be going off on the gang members and everybody. I was like, well, yeah. He said, man, name Charles White, bro. He don't be playing. He be da 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 da. I'm like, oh yeah. So I met this white dude. He tells me about Charleston White. And then he gave me Charleston White number because I was trying to go talk to the juvenile. And he said that what Charleston White be doing. So I reached out to Charleston White one time. He was like, man, what is that? I said, it's Gangsta. He said, man, you just scared me, man. Telling your name Gangsta calling my phone. So so one time, a little while had passed, I called him again. He was like, man, I'm going to talk to some children in Atlanta. Come on out. So I went out there. We hung out. And then after that, every time now, I went with Charleston White, bro. I went to my first strip club. Um, yeah, I had never been in no strip club. So he'll call me and say, what you doing, ON? Get up. You know, I might be laying down. I said, man, get on up. We going out. All right. Send me the address. I meet him there. And when we get to the club, he just let the people know him, and him. They with me. We in there. I'm like, man. And we both the thing was when I go in there, the people who work at the club, own the club, whatever they spot me, OG, they be happy to see me. It was like, oh, you got to know your work. You know, just the same amount of people that love respect him out in the city, they love respect you too. But you know, I'm not from Texas or
Right.
in Dallas, so I'm not moving around like that. But every time I step out with him, same love. You know what I'm saying? So um, then he started doing interviews on my channel, showing me nothing but love, bro. He has shown me tremendous love. I would say this here: if I never get another interview for Charleston White, I'm grateful.
For sure.
Um, his manager OG Sang, very good dude, respectful. My boy Anthony Dewberry, another good dude, respectful. All three of the men have embraced me, showed me nothing but love, welcomed me on the game related podcast show. So it's been nothing but love with Charleston White with me, man. Um, I hit him up, talked to him the other day. I had got invited when he had the boxing match, but I waited too late that I was hanging out with this female, so that's why I didn't catch that. But man, it's been nothing but love, and nothing but love and respect, and I got that right now to this day.
Yeah, that's Charleston White definitely be going off. I be tuned in. I don't give a damn what he be saying. I be tuned in to
Yeah,
that shit.
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
my bad. I ain't mean to cuss. I know you don't be cussing, so I told myself I'm gonna rock the interview without cussing and all that. You feel me? But we pretty much touched BG already. All right, I got two more questions. What's it like? No, I got like four more questions behind these two questions. But what's it like basically squashing the beef with someone who unalive your friend? And the other questions behind that is, did you talk to his people first before you squash that? And um, how did they feel about it?
First, because a lot of people like, man, I saw it in your eyes, bro. You really wasn't fitting. You really wasn't. No, listen. I got right with God first. Once the Lord forgive me for all my sins, I'm good with that. So uh, it's easy for me. Now, I would say this. I kept saying that he had to apologize to Sterling mother. He had to reach out to the family. Da, da, da. Sterling mother still mad with me. So I reached out to a cousin of theirs and asked her to call. Said, hold on, I'm going to call on three-way. She clicked over, never clicked back or whatever. So I was like, okay, mom must don't want to still talk to me. So at some point, it's like, I'm not about to just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm constantly going to this city. So I got to watch my back over here, watch over here. I said, man, I ain't about to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the initiative. I tried, you know. So but the crazy part about it, when he came to where I was at, when he came to where I was at, it was time for me to pray. So he walked there, we dapped, did a little hug, he walked past, and I put my rug down and prayed right there while he was right over there. So I was at peace, man. Like I say, once I'm praying, I feel a lot better. And you know, as Muslims, we believe once we're in prostration, that's the best time to be killed. That's when we
yeah,
close to our Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but it also displayed to him too that, man, I ain't on no bull crap. I ain't on no foolishness either. You know, so that worked out good, man. I don't have no ill will, no ill intentions. Cause like I say, before I decided to do that, I already had got myself right, prayed about it, thought about it, and I was like, okay, that's the best thing for me because I'm always putting other people first, always saying, prime example, let me say what happened to me not too long ago. So this dude in Shreveport called me. He want to interview me. I said, look, I got east side of here. Yeah. What is price? He want this. He want half of what I want. The man said, because I had to interview with the dude before. He like, well, look, we gonna interview each side and put some money in his pocket, and we gonna get you another. What? So I learned. I was ticked, bro. I was ticked off because I had to count that money. I'm like, that's my little tricky money, right? So yeah, but I say, man, never no more that I'm gonna wait till I get my deposit, or
For
I'm gonna go
sure.
to the interview and let them add somebody else.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, now by you and Ripper squashing the beef, do that extend the movie? Did that turn into a TV series now, or what? What we doing? Cause I ain't gonna lie, you just did all that time locked up. You talking about doing a movie instead of
We
a series? I
yeah,
think
that's
it's
what we
gonna
doing the
be.
series.
Oh, it's a
Now
series.
we doing yeah, we're doing a series. And let me tell you what's crazy. I just talked to my team today, um, and I told Ripper, because it's called them Boys at War. I'm starting it off with our beef with the Callio project. I say in the next episode, I'm gonna introduce you, Ripper. I'm gonna let you be in. He's like, boy, that's what's up. So yeah, it's about to go down. Big facts.
And then by being told from both sides of the table, that's gonna be that's gonna be something nice there.
Yeah,
That-
pressure. It's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
be something.
pressure.
And I don't think it really been done like that before.
Mm-mm.
Like
That's about to be pressure, bro.
it's gonna be. And then I saw the
Like this.
trailer that you put out. I'm like, all right, because I was looking like, man, I don't know if OG been locked up for too long. He might not know the TV quality and them things of that nature. But I'm like, oh, hold on now. He
Say,
outside.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. When I filmed that, that was with red cameras. The Netflix approved some of the best of the best. And the crazy part about it, people liked it how it looked. And that wasn't even much the edit version. That
Oh,
just was the raw filming. So just imagine if I had that thing edited, they would have, you know what I'm saying, it would have been a way looking way a lot better. But um, yeah, we better go down there and really put down. We better go. Yeah, it's going down, bro. Yeah, I'm tired of talking about it. We better go down there and do it. Um, I might have a special guest that I'm not gonna say. So yeah, wait till I get the paperwork contract locked in. But yeah, I'm going down there and this year, God will, and film the whole first episode
right, right.
or two. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, my son keep on rushing me for some reason. He trying to go to the mall. So yeah, we go. I'm
Mhm.
definitely be getting back at you.
Pun intended. Um, then so be it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just happy to be a part of this YouTube culture, this little world we in, and I'm getting money I don't want for nothing, and I ain't gotta beg nobody, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you've been gone for a long time. You came home and lapped a lot of us. I ain't gonna say a lot of them, a lot of us, 5 to 10 times. You feel me? So
Say, bro, I was home by myself and I was determined, bro.
yeah, I ain't.
You know?
Hey, you the goat. I ain't gonna lie. I
Say,
sit
bro,
there and watch every time it bing to my phone every time you drop. I was just watching the one when you was in the room with the thing tied around your head.
when?
The other day you had something
Oh, I
wrapped
was
around your head.
that's the t-shirt. I was trolling OG Mercs. You know, he put that shirt around his head when he be inside. But I realized his hair falling out, so if he don't got a haircut, he'll tie that. He don't want to let it go. So yeah, I said that what that fool be doing. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, bro. Bro, listen, man, I'm enjoying this, bro. It's like a dream to come from a life sentence, did 20 something years to come home, and you got a lot of people that love you, that
Right.
rock with you, that support you, bro. That's big for me, bro. So I stay humble and I just enjoy it.
Man,
I'm
I hold
enjoying
on.
it.
Before you leave, not to cut you off, before you leave, I got one more question. Is it somebody, you ain't gotta say their name, but is this a yes or a no? Is it somebody that reached out to you now since you've been doing your thing that wouldn't talk to you at first, like, man, you done told, you did this, you did that? Is it somebody that let it go and reached out to you like, man, you know what, man, I don't even care about that. I'm too old to even care for real, for real. I ain't even
Several,
I ain't doing nothing in the street, so what I care for?
several,
Right. That's
several,
what's up.
bro.
And you
I be
accept it.
like,
Like,
I accept it, but this what I don't like sometimes. If you man enough to reach out to me in my DM or hit me up, get my number, hit me up, and let me know why you ain't man enough to let the world know you trying to that you like, look, man, I'm on it, the man, denounce the streets, I'm on it. But I be like, that's how you want to live, that's on you. All right, cool, bro. Cause
right,
I ain't tripping, I ain't buying no friendship. I ain't got my hand out asking nobody for nothing.
right. Yeah, cause I always be wondering. And then I ain't gonna lie. I think Birdman be chopping it be not chopping it up with you, but like chopping it up like in his head, like, man, I want to talk to my brother, man.
Man,
I want my boy
of
with
course.
me.
You know why? Think about this here. When I was in jail, me and him to talk a lot. I used to give him a lot of game on what to do, how to do this and this and this. So you know, with me being out here, the little stuff I've been doing. Just imagine we was together with the money he got, the ideal I got. Man, we'd man be a force to be reckoned with. But he's still, ganging and gang. He
Yeah,
whooping. So I gotta respect that. I'm out there way though, bro. I love him because they took care of me when I really needed them.
for sure.
Man, they took care. Like I ain't never want for nothing. My children ain't want for nothing. So that's why I ain't gonna never have nothing bad to say about it.
Man, just like Wack 100 said, hey, if you need him, I think he'll be there too.
Big
But
fact.
like
That's
you
a fact.
say, if they still print money, you gonna get some
Get some money.
for sure,
Nah,
for sure.
get some
So
money, bro.
I feel both. I feel both parts
Mm.
of the table. But like you, I ain't outside. I'm out here. I'm trying to get some of this paper. But yeah, hey,
Man,
you got
let's
something
get
to
it, bro.
say for the youth before we get up out of here?
Man, for all those who out there, it's okay to be a square. It's okay to say no to your homeboys in the hood. It's okay to tell your homeboys, no, I don't want that gun. No, I don't want to jump on this guy. It's okay, man, because if you think about all the squares winning, they free. Because when you go to jail, your friends, girlfriends, homeboy, everybody gonna turn their back on you. And a lot of y'all be going to jail, everybody be broke, can't make commissary, can't even was born out of jail. So it's okay to be a square man. It's okay to be in school, to be a nerd. It's okay to love to get your education. Because I sometimes I be like, man, I would love to do this and this, but this is the road God sent me. But now I've done enough time for everybody.
For sure,
Stay out there, respect your parents, stay out of trouble, and it's okay. Don't worry about what the next person gonna say, because your parents are one you putting through all the suffering and crying and pain.
for sure. It's okay to
OG
be Trey
Katie,
out boys in the hood.
big facts,
You
bro.
feel me?
That's a fact.
For
Yeah,
real, for
it
real.
is.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's OG Giggity. I'm for sure gonna get him back in here because
One,
I ain't even get down my whole list, man. I got so much stuff going on, man. But school finna
and
start back.
and look,
You gotta.
and that number gonna go down.
Oh yeah, I'm finna double right back.
And that number gonna go down.
All
You
right,
gonna, yeah. I'm gonna text you and tell you.
all right, that's a bet. And we out
All
of
right,
here.
we out, bro. One.